Guys, Michael Andreula here, up in Triple Colossal Studios for another exciting episode of Mikey Andreula Live. I never say the title correct. Terrible branding. So today we have the man, the myth, the legend, Matthew David from a small town where?
Brooklyn, New York.
Where's that?
Brooklyn, New York. How do you not know where Brooklyn? You know where Brooklyn is. Come on.
Yeah, no, honestly, I'm sweating right now because Hoboken makes it so hard to park. They're just running
terrible.
the scheme. You go to Brooklyn, I can just park.
Anywhere.
Why?
And it's easy to get to.
You understand how much money we're making though?
Number order, you know,
Yeah,
so over here it's confusing as hell.
So let's take them back. Let's do an introduction. First off, guys, we do this to help the people out there. Also gets us room reps. But you talk in class all the time. You box. You do jiu-jitsu. You're from Brooklyn. So you got a lot of things going for you right off that. Former model. I was a model actually, and I didn't know if you knew that.
No, your hair looks better than mine. I can't.
Over in
I'm not gonna lie.
Early on in 5th grade, I did modeling for a tuxedo shop for a school program.
That's a good resume.
They put me. I was the 3rd guy in
There
the
you
back.
go. I'm sure Tracy's very proud of you.
I wish I had tape of that. So, where did you grow up, man?
I grew up in Brooklyn, New York. I grew up in Bensonhurst. That's right in like the Bensonhurst-Dyker Heights border. It's like, if anybody doesn't know really where that is, and from Jersey, if you guys are from Jersey or anywhere, just it's like Bayridge is like close to the Verrazano Bridge. So once I say like I'm from like around like where the Verrazano's from or Bensonhurst over there, people are like, oh, I know where it is, because they're probably stuck in traffic on the Bell Park. That's the reason why they know where it is. But
That's tough.
yeah, so I grew up over there. I was actually born in Colombia.
Really?
Yeah, I was born in Bogota. I was born in the capital. Yeah, I was born in Colombia. But
I had no idea.
there you go. Now
We're talking about doing a reboot camp in Colombia.
really? Where at?
Well, we're gonna stay.
You gotta be careful. I don't know.
No. Well, they say you got to be careful on when you're going from one city to the
No,
next.
it's really safe. I haven't been back there since I'm born, but I know like a lot of people who have families over there, and from what I understand, it's like one of the safest countries down there now. You know, just because like
I don't know what happened. Apparently, what was it, like 2011? After 2011, something happened, and they just 2001, I think it was, and everything stopped.
Yeah.
And went, Mexico.
Mexico, yeah. You know, it's because I think they started being really safe with all the coast guards and stuff, so that's why Mexico became so dangerous.
Yeah. Well, that's too
For
bad.
whatever
Too.
reason.
Mexico's nice. We travel to Costa Rica a lot, and a ton of Colombians there. Mexico seems more built up. Costa Rica is very, I don't want to say their roads, their infrastructure is not built at all.
built.
But you go to Mexico, kind of like Miami, as far as their airports done, parking.
They got to
lots.
keep it safe. That's like the only way they make money over there is like the tourism, you know?
Yeah, I know. So Colombia, when did you move here?
I was like months old. I was an infant.
Months old.
Yeah, I've been here my whole life. People ask me what I am. I say I'm American. Amongst us, Colombian. But when we go outside the world, they laugh.
Of course, yeah. Even one of our friends, Adrian, who should be here right now. Oh shit! Sorry guys, that's the alarm to make sure I don't get tickets. If you guys know, I'm in a heated battle. Christy, can you grab that?
Where is it?
I'm running somebody as mayor in Hoboken, and I got a good scheme to make money.
It's not yours.
It's not mine. Yeah, it is.
No, that's mine.
Sorry about this, guys. Keep it Sorry, I broke my phone screen.
Would you say you're running for mayor?
No, I'm going to run somebody for mayor of Hoboken because the town's a mess.
Oh, yeah.
It's a mess, and it could be amazing. It should be. One thing I might do is see if I can sell Hoboken to New York City. I don't see why not.
Good luck.
You don't think New York would want Hoboken, and you don't think Jersey has financial problems where they would want to do it? They talked about Hoboken and downtown Jersey City.
Really?
Splitting off.
Oh, you real? You being real? Right now?
Why? Yeah, of course.
Wow. No, I
They're
never heard
running
that.
a subway here.
I never heard that.
Yeah, they want to pick us up like the 6th borough.
Good luck. We can make a trade. Want to make a trade Staten Island for
Yeah,
Jersey City?
I don't know
We'll
why.
trade Staten Island for Jersey City and Hoboken, and an option for Fort Lee or something.
Yeah, I think. Well, what do you think? How do you think the government of New York is running compared to New Jersey's? Obviously, when they talk about running, like doing corruption studies, they're coming to New Jersey because it can't stop.
The government's corrupt everywhere. I can go on and on about this, but
Okay.
I think what people will complain about, it's so funny though, because according to Facebook, everyone complains about on Facebook, whatever, between posting pictures of cats and babies, they complain.
Yeah.
But everyone complains that Bloomberg isn't there anymore. No one realizes how good he was running the city.
Oh, he was good.
You know, he was amazing. A business guy at a bad time, like very bad financial times, and like he was running the city amazing. And now everyone's complaining about De Blasio. You can't win either way.
No, you can't win.
You're gonna
That's how
get
you
a
know.
liberal mayor, conservative fiscal mayor. It doesn't matter. Everyone's gonna complain either way. And I'll take that Staten Island trade any day. Staten Island for
Listen,
Hoboken
guys,
and
we do
Jersey
this.
City.
I have the right candidate. He's the most honest person you've ever meet. You can't dig up dirt on him. It's impossible. He bridges the gap between bompies and yuppies.
Wait, what's a bompy?
A bompy, and no, I'm just kidding, obviously. Bompy would be like in Hoboken, just a common person around the city that's, you know, dancing on 14th Street and screaming. No,
Think you can dance?
I don't know what a bomb is. I don't know how a bomb is.
This is the Hoboken language.
I can take you around the corner, CKO Williamsburg.
We'll show me something.
People who are scrapping, they're scrapping for a reason. They ain't scrapping, to make money and pay the bills.
This guy one time asked me, it was the opening of CKO Bayonne, and the guy was like, asked me for some money, and he was like, I said, I don't have any money. He's like, come on, Barack Obama, man, Barack Obama. I was like, what?
What does that mean?
How could you possibly do that?
Man.
I was like, all right. I mean, if I had the money, I would have gave him to him because I thought that was fantastic. What's Dylan saying? No more political talk from Mike. Anyway, what's up? Just say it, Dylan.
Nothing. What time is that? How much time is on the disc?
We got 39:05.
All right. 39:05. All right. So you got till 1:30.
All right, cool.
So we run out.
This is what the executives do here, guys. They come on the talent. They beat us down. They say, Mike, oh, you're not tall. Oh, Mike, you weren't really a model. Speaking proper English. I can't have this.
Sitting on camera doesn't matter.
Yeah.
When you're sitting,
I guess
hoist you up.
I am actually tall.
Tails down. There you go.
This is my fake overcoat. Anyway, so we got a political agenda, and it's going to be we're going to triple the revenues okay, I'm just going to randomize parking tickets now because it's too easy for you to figure out when the street cleaner is.
Who's the candidate?
I don't want to reveal it yet because they'll already start attacking them. I'm going to be the henchman, and I'll legally take bribes because you can pay to play here. You want to play, and all I'm going to do is I'll collect money. I'm going to put cobblestone streets. I'm going to close off traffic, ice cream parlors, gelato, and we're going to make a biodome with the enclosure. It's going to be summer, 24/7. You can come in, sand, beach. Do you guys think I'm kidding? They did Walt Disney.
That was a terrible movie, Biodome, by the way.
Biodome, yeah, maybe not exactly like that Biodome. Actually, that wouldn't have been a bad one.
Yeah.
If I do half of that, I'm talking about I'll get one of those, you know, Giants, they practice in a little inflatable stadium.
Yeah.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
like that. Might work.
All right. Anyway, if you want, you can vote, you can register, you can bribe me at michaelandreula.com. Back to Matt. So you're coming, obviously, you're American from Brooklyn. What's the daily life in Brooklyn like growing up as a kid? Like, what did you do?
You know, I honestly think it's a lot different now than when I grew up. I went to Catholic school my whole life. I still hang out with a lot of the same kids that I grew up with, but I don't even know what it's like to grow up now. But I think it's like a lot more diverse than when I was growing up. Granted, you know, you might say I was a Colombian kid, but I was like a Colombian kid in an Italian neighborhood. I feel like a lot of the neighborhoods we grew up in, they changed a lot. I feel like there's maybe like more like Russian communities, more Asian communities, more like Indian. But it's all good. Everyone's doing their own thing. I became like a huge soccer fan over the course of like the last couple of years, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, something like that. And I think it's just great that I see so many more kids playing soccer and in the neighborhoods and stuff. But growing up, I mean, I played like every sport organized, but I just came to some point that's when I started boxing. So that's like kind of how my roots, like in the workout aspect of like boxing.
Yeah. So what age do you start boxing?
I started boxing. I was like, it started as an 8th grade present when I graduated. I just asked my parents.
Great.
I just asked my parents. I was like, could I box for the summer? And my dad was like, what do you want to box? And my mom was like, don't get hurt. And I was just like, all right. And so they let me do it, and I just started boxing like that.
Who was the gym? Was it a league?
I used to go to the city. This guy, my first trainer, Michael Olajide. I don't even ever heard of his son.
Man, Michael Olajide,
his
that's
son,
a good name.
His son trains Adriana Lima and all the Victoria's Secret models. Like his son was like the first guy to like. It's ironic, but like he taught me how to box. I learned how to box with them in the city of Kingsway, and it's funny though because like again like his son was the first one to really introduce cardio boxing after his career ended and stuff, and so like I feel like it's weird because like here I am doing everything I can for CKO and like kickboxing and what we do, and like here he is on the other side training like these superstars, Adriana Lima, Hugh Jackman. I don't even know all these people that he has at his gym in the city. So, but
Nice.
we
Hugh
were taught by
Jackman's
like the
in the
same person. That's pretty cool.
That's super. It's a rock star trainer.
Yeah,
Rockstar training
he's a
system.
huge.
So
he's a
that's
huge
and
dude.
that's a good message out there because a lot of trainers come in. I appreciate so much when the Brooklyn trainers come in and do the training because number one they're all coming in. I know they're taking a lot of time Saturday morning, but they're fired up. They're hungry.
Yeah.
There seem to be more. I don't know how many of them stick with it over the long haul because a lot of good trainers they can't get the clients, they can't get the pick, they can't bring it all together. But it's possible, and then you can do almost anything. You can train Victoria's Secret models, Hugh Jackman. That's where you want to be at.
If you hustle, you can do anything.
You gotta hustle,
Yeah, you gotta
and
hustle.
that's the first time I met you. I was like, this is it. Dude, we gotta
I'm
hustle.
gonna telling that I love hearing that story when Joe told me whatever, and like you had good feedback, and I was like, yeah, man, I could do it. Let's do it. And so.
Yeah, when I met Matt, I called Joe right after. I was like, Matt, it's either should be running your gym or opening a gym immediately.
It means a lot.
And how long before that conversation did you guys? It was pretty quick.
So I think that was like after I competed last time I competed as amateur boxing like 09. I got into it being a trainer at the first CKO franchise, CKO Calgary, Joe Verga. Now in San Diego. What's up, Joe?
Yeah,
Trish.
They're just probably at the
They're
pool
busy.
watching
Yeah,
this.
they're surfing. That's a different story. But so I became a trainer with them. Joe sent me to Hoboken. That's where I met you, and I realized how amazing CKO is as a business, as a franchise, just the people, the Andreula family, and
yeah, thank you.
so then I started training with him, and I'd say maybe like a little over a year, and maybe like a year and a half after I became a trainer, or like the head trainer, whatever the hell you want to call it. That me and my partner Ben, we opened our own CKO Bayridge.
Ben couldn't be here today, guys, because he's wrestling. He's
He
helping.
was doing. Yeah, I don't know. He had like some sort of wrestling. Safety. I think he said, this is real. I'm being dead serious. I think so he's doing like a wrestling show at his school, and I think they wanted to do like a preemptive school thing. It's like, here, we're gonna come wrestle, You just don't wrestle like us. Like they're just giving them like a heads up, like be safety.
Is X-Pac? X-Pac?
Yo, X-Pac. I think X-Pac is on the show. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How's that even possible? I don't know.
Money, pay.
I guess
They pay you enough, you'll go
yeah,
wrestle.
I'll go wrestle.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
you go throw me, hit me with
Yeah.
a can already. Give me a parking ticket.
Yeah.
I'll be the wrestler that just issues you parking tickets. I'll break your will.
Oh, yeah.
Just like, here you go. Here you go. But I parked in my driveway. Here you go.
That'd be funny.
Another one. Need the revenue. So you came, you conquered. Brooklyn's blown up. You guys are opening up Williamsburg. I mean, you opened up Williamsburg, but
Williamsburg now,
there's
second.
talks of another location after
Yeah,
this.
we're
What do you think?
trying to get the other one down. I mean, I don't know. Everyone knows. I mean, all of our clients and all of our members know we're looking for. I mean, I think we got it. Sheepshead Bay. I think we
Yeah.
got it. Just put it this way: landlords are hard. You think mayors and
Yeah.
parking tickets are hard
Yeah.
to do it. Landlords are even worse to deal with. So
You need to get on. Well, I find that the realtors are a lot of. They're the in-between person, and they don't like to work that much. And I'm not saying all realtors, but the ones I've dealt with in the past, where they're not relaying the information quick. And if I can meet the landlord and just hash it out in a half hour, the old timers actually.
landlords.
But corporate owners, like in Jersey City, all of them are owned by major corporations.
We've lucked out. I think we found a cool landlord that we're trying to really work with. But like you said about the realtors, I can honestly say this: like, as the more and more realtors I meet, I don't know. They're all like, they're salesmen. You know, that's their job. They're not honest trainers like us.
Yeah,
they're trying to sell us something. You know?
I
I'm not. We're just
and that's
lovable
what
guys.
I tell my clients, listen, I know you're mad at me right now, but I want you to be the best person ever. I want you to win the lottery. I want you to be shredded. I want you to be an egomaniac. I don't care.
Yeah, what do you gotta do?
So I'm 1,000% in your corner, which probably nobody in the world is like that. So don't get mad at me. That's how I explain it.
No, I say it every class. I'm like, you might hate this now, but you know what? This is why you're gonna get the compliments on the weekend.
Yeah.
This is why people are gonna tell you look amazing. Remember this part of class. I tell everybody, remember this part of class when it sucks. When you're like, why did I come here tonight?
Yeah.
That's why. Go remember when everyone's complimenting you.
Because it's a lot. For them, it's a lot. They love it. There's highs and lows, but I know they hesitate. Oh, I'm going to go in and go through that. But it's worth it. If you don't, you got to realize you got to do it for fun. Ultimately, the clients, like, it's fun for Dylan. Dylan goes, do you like doing it?
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun? Good.
I go for the comedy mainly.
All right, good. So we'll keep it lively. I'll try to make some more jokes here. What's going on, guys? You are now doing jiu-jitsu, right?
Yeah, that's like my hobby on the side.
A hobby on the side. And listen, what are we going to do? Not talk about it?
No, of course. Yeah,
You know, it's something. It's interesting, and also you got to have that release. And also, when you see a different system, you could see some parallels, and you probably bring in some ideas.
Yeah, definitely. I think just in general, I talk about this with my girlfriend all the time. Like, I can honestly say, in the couple of years I've been doing jiu-jitsu, it's made me a better person. I can't explain it. Maybe everybody who comes to CKO understands. Like, coming to beat the crap out of a bag. You go home, you're not mad at your husband, you're not mad at your kids, you're not mad at your boyfriend, girlfriend, or whoever, your boss. It's totally a stress reliever. But I don't know, there's just a different like philosophy to jiu-jitsu and like Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and like I go to the Gracie Academies. I got to mention them, one of my professors, and like there's just a different philosophy to that, like the way you approach that martial arts. That like I feel like I became a better person. Like I'm so much more compassionate. Like I have so much more like. Maybe like people who would get me mad if I'm out at night, like I don't really care anymore. Like, you know, it's like, or even if I see people and I'm more like willing to help, or I can't explain it. It's just like, I don't know, it's just like a way of life or something.
Yeah, you definitely get that from, I think, you can't, when you're teaching, I think you're given a lot.
Yeah.
So you need to fill the cup back up.
Uh-huh.
And if you don't, you start getting really punchy.
Yeah.
At least I do. And when you're adding to it, but the jiu-jitsu philosophy is obviously, you know, you don't find a lot of asshole jiu-jitsu people like that.
Me personally, I haven't. I think I could vouch for like anybody I
There's-
train with, or everybody I train with. Well, like everyone's really, really
I probably
cool.
was the biggest asshole jiu-jitsu because when I first started, I came from bodybuilding. I didn't have any,
man,
so
like-
I had no idea. So I was the guy doing all it's irritating. Like, you know what I mean?
You're the bait in the Shark Tank.
Yeah, but then I realized that you shouldn't be doing, you shouldn't be trying to strangle people. Like, I was literally just, I remember Josh from Clockwork was doing it. I was trying to do this joke to people.
Yeah.
I was grabbing people's necks.
No.
And all it does is irritate them.
Yeah.
And it's just not nice.
That's
But,
funny.
yeah, but I didn't know who the hell, I didn't know. Sorry.
I
I had one guy in a scissor hold like this, my legs in his head. I don't think anybody's ever pulled that.
You just made up some hole.
I just had him like this.
Trying to go for a triangle.
I was
but
doing a thigh master. I was doing.
What was I
It's
gonna
my
say?
new move.
For me personally, jiu-jitsu is like, I don't know, it's kind of like my yin to, like, I have my own yin and yang. Like, I boxed for so long. So everything boxing, stand up, that's working aspect. So like now it's like this whole new world of like the floor and like, you know, holds and locks and stuff like on the ground, but there's no boxing, there's no striking. So that's why, I don't know, me personally, that's why I enjoy it so much. And I try to like, I don't know, not incorporate what we do over there to here, but maybe if I find like a new flow of like a workout that we do, like I'll translate it to something we do in CKO.
Well, even patterns, like for me, say you take a pattern in yoga, they do a flow of movements and then they bring it back together. It's not, you want to do the moves, but you see the pattern and then you can complete combinations because you see you did this, you did that, and then you added it in. For me, I get inspirations from music like that too, because you teach so many classes. You got to throw things in for yourself. They're not bored of it. You are.
Yeah.
This is some inside psychology stuff for me.
Definitely.
You know, I feel like if I don't get a little exposure to different anything, could be music, could be jiu-jitsu. I haven't done jiu-jitsu in so long though.
You should come down to Brooklyn when you want. It'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, I'll come around. I haven't put a gi on. I need to get the gi.
Go come do no gi.
All right, let's do it.
Whenever you want.
When can we do it? Let's set a date.
Fridays. You can come by whenever you want.
Maybe tomorrow.
That'd be fine. Hit me up.
If
Definitely gonna go.
What time?
Come. I usually train like I usually train at like 11 o'clock.
It's good. It's good to do. I don't usually cross the Hudson River.
Oh boy.
But no, I will.
We'll get you a kayak.
That's what I want.
you really?
I want a kayak. I want a boat. You don't understand. We're on this river. First off, if it wasn't polluted, it would be paradise. I'll swim in it right now. My father used to tell me that they would tie their stuff in a bag over their neck and swim to New York.
Really?
And for some reason, I believe him. Is he lying to me?
Probably. But when it rains pretty bad, you might just get carried over. You know, not even
Yeah, he
realize
probably just picks when the tide's going out. But in the water, he's like a fish. He literally goes in the water and goes to sleep and floats because he's got so much subcutaneous.
Yeah, that's really right, Vinny? Yeah.
We're gonna get him on this. He's crazy. I had my mom last time.
Did you really?
Yeah, she hated it. Well, she was angry before, and then I knew that I could win over the audience because I was like, Mom, could I do anything? She's like, yeah. It's like, could I be motivational speaker? She's like, I don't see why not. She gets mad. That's why I like it. Like if I introduce an idea, I was like, can I play in the NBA?
Oh my
She's
God.
like, if you could do it, if you wanted to. That would be amazing if I go to the NBA from that interview.
Yeah.
I will be the first
Point guard. You point guard.
I'll be the mascot, but I'll be definitely a towel boy. So at this point, jiu-jitsu, it's good philosophy. It also is an art because it's weird how it fits together, how moves fit together. It doesn't, it's almost like you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
A lot of the groundwork stuff I introduce into class, like just simple rolling off your back, shrimping motions.
Yeah.
Because if you don't ever do that and you get older and older and older and then you fall, why would you be able to get up? You know, they don't get, and every woman, I think, and guys, I think it should be taught in school.
You know, I wish, or there's no reason why I really can't, but I just never have. Like there's so many drills that you could do, partner drills and stuff, but I don't know, it's just something about me that like I would never want to bring over into like CKO. I feel like it would freak people out sometimes.
We used to have partner drills and it was,
partner drills no good.
It's good and bad provided the partners are equal. Otherwise you have, I had like a 90-year-old lady,
yeah, exactly,
like a bodybuilder.
Yeah, exactly. It's just
doing.
Like, it's like let's say if there's like, I don't know, let's say there's like 40 people in the class. For like the 10 people that might be doing it correct, I don't know, you just lose the other 30.
Oh, yeah,
that doesn't make sense for me. So.
The general class is, you got a lot of people, so you have to keep it, everybody has to be able to participate, which is a good thing. So you can get the conditioning workout, but you can't get so specific on partner drills because even trying to explain it would burn so much time.
It's a little complicated.
I look at it like a comedy show. You know, you got to keep it rolling.
Like
if you
this.
Don't, yeah, just like this.
Like keep it laughing. Keep
like this
laughing.
comedy. This is a documentary. Talking about comedy, who's your favorite comedian?
Ooh.
I love comedy.
I'm like, favorite. You know, like people like they say they go to like restaurants and where they're foodies.
Yeah,
like, I'm like a stand-up comedy guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I love stand-up comedy.
Me too. I do.
My favorite one right now, he hasn't been doing anything lately, but Anthony Jeselnik is hilarious. Louis C.K.
Louis C.K.'s hilarious.
David Tell. He's like, oh, remember that time you gave me David Tell tickets? Remember that time? That was awesome.
Yeah, David Tell, man, he is fun. Was he good that night?
Oh, hilarious. Tracy Morgan, out of his mind. I sat front row. How about this funny story? I sat front row last year at Caroline's Tracy Morgan show, and Artie Fuqua opened up for him, and then my hair was slicked back like this, and like I was like sitting front row, and they come up to me, they's like, He's like, what you, a Dominican vampire? Artie Fuqua. And then later, when Tracy Morgan came by, he's like, man, look at this. He's like, pardon my French, I'm just quoting him. He goes, man, look at this nigga. Look at this Ricky Morgan nigga. Tracy Morgan said that. And then he asked me if I watch porn. He's like, you watch porn? I was like, what? And my girl, everyone's laughing. He's like, you watch porn? I was like, and then he just segued into like whatever he was talking about. But yeah, I got called a Dominican vampire. And
yeah, I always think it's funny when like people are watching him on 30 Rock, then they go in to like his show and have no idea he's gonna be talking about.
No, okay, so Ben's not here. He would vouch for this personally. They shot that movie Cop Out in his house. The movie Cop Out, Bruce Willis.
Yeah, I know
like
the movie.
I don't know if you guys seen the movie, but there's like a part.
Ben's house?
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys know the part. They go in a Cop Out. They walk into the lawyer's house and they grab his car. They like stick him up, like and they're like, yo, give us your car or something. Whatever the hell they did. They took his car. So that scene's like 20 seconds in the movie. They were at Ben's house for 2 days.
Really?
Yeah. So.
Was Ben in house or?
Yeah, we met all of them. So like, I'll never forget. We were there when Tracy Morgan came to his house for the first time.
Yeah.
The guy doesn't act. He's just Tracy Morgan. Like that's just the way he is. He walks into Ben's backyard. Ben has an ill backyard, has like a jacuzzi and stuff. He walks in back. He's like, damn. He's like, that's an ill jacuzzi. Because you don't understand. Like he just walks. He's like, that jacuzzi. He's like, I'll make a baby in that jacuzzi. Like he wasn't acting. Just talking to like the 20 people that were around. I'll never forget. Funny. And then like it's like 3 in the morning. They're doing like a scene in his house, and Tracy Morgan just putting on a straight up show in like his living room. He's just like like he's just singing and dancing. No one's there. It's like 5 people. It's me, Ben, his mom, and like the producers. And
so it's working.
The guy's bugged out. Yeah, he's just out of his mind. That's why I love him. He's hilarious.
Yeah, his stand-up's exceptional, and his interviews are always good.
What stand-up comedians you like?
Well, I like everybody. Anthony Jeselnik. Do I know? I'm pretty sure I know.
He was I think he was a writer on Jimmy Fallon, and I think he had his own show on Comedy Central for a while.
I'm pretty sure Jeselnik Effect.
Yeah, the Jeselnik Offensive. Yeah.
Well, for stand-up, probably my top right now. It's hard to pick, but Cat Williams to me.
Oh, Cat was funny.
Cat Williams, we saw him in Newark.
That one special he had. Watched it a million times.
Amazing. Like he, you know.
To a black comedy special.
Because he is, yeah. I went to the Hot 97 one in Madison Square Garden. Christy got me tickets, and I went over there, and there was a basketball game going on the other side. No, you're right.
Should I be saying this?
Yeah.
Good? Good? Okay.
And the guy collecting the tickets, he's like, the basketball game's on the other side. He's like, no, I'm going here. And I went in, and it's just honest. They were dressed, everybody was dressed like the Pimps and Hose
Like
Ball.
Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they thought I was a comedian because I was, and it was funny because we were in a row, right? And they were doing the whole thing like, where's my black people at? And I'm like, oh, where's my Latin people at? Oh. And then they were like, where's my white people at? And like, nothing. And then they like looked at me. And then some other guy's like, no, it's all right. He's Puerto Rican. But Charlie Murphy was on it.
Oh, man.
It was the one, Kevin Hart was on it. It was one, though, that they do it quick. Like Cat Williams.
Like 15, he was the host.
Yeah.
And they do like a bunch of comedians.
Yeah, I don't like that as much. In Newark, Cat Williams, he's working so hard. He's pouring in sweat. Like he doesn't.
We were like 4th row too. So
yeah, we saw it.
Shine sweat.
That's the difference in the tickets though. You go to a show like that, it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sure that one that you guys went to, straight Cat Williams, is a little more expensive, right?
It was, I think it was 100.
Yeah,
it was 110.
That's expensive for a comedy show. That's expensive.
It definitely. He's making it look. He's crazy.
I love stand-up.
He's small.
Yeah, he's really.
He's small. He's smaller than Kevin Hart.
Really?
Yeah.
He's little.
I don't know. I don't think Kevin Hart's like. I think like in movies or when he acts and stuff, he's funny. But his stand-up, I don't know. I just don't.
His stand-up's not as funny. But what about when he does Chocolate Drop? You ever see?
Oh
that?
yeah, the rapper.
Yeah, he does Chocolate Drop, and he battles T-Pain, and he said Chocolate Drop is saying the stupidest lines, but everybody in the crowd's like, oh, and T-Pain saying like really clever things, and they're like,
you know, video I love the Mayweather.
I watch that all the time.
He's like,
sit down on it.
Shit about boxing.
I don't know who that guy is. He's funny though.
Yeah,
funny. If you don't know it, check out Kevin Hart's YouTube channel because that Mayweather when he does Money Mayweather.
When he does those silly videos, that's really funny.
It's 50 Tyson. He does just funny. But Cat Williams. Who else do I listen to? Louis C.K. His shows, Louis C.K. shows are fantastic.
The show, I love it.
You like Jim Jeffries?
Jim Jeffries.
I'm telling you.
I've seen him live.
Jim Jeffries is good. The thing is, I know his material too much. So you got to give them also how long are they working on it? How much did I hear? Dave Chappelle stuff is hilarious. But I usually listen to this stuff that's like getting out on the internet. And it's still fun. He's got a new one about Lil Wayne. I'm not even going to mention it. It's too filthy.
Chappelle?
Yeah, it's great. How the FBI, somebody was trying to blackmail him and had like videotaping him having sex.
Lil Wayne?
No. Dave Chappelle.
Oh, really?
This is what happened. Remember when everything
Yeah,
was
yeah.
blown up? So this is why he's going crazy.
Yeah.
So he gets the videotape, calls the FBI. Oh no, he's like, I watched the video. I'm like, it's him having sex. Like I'm just disgusted. Like they're gonna blackmail him. He's like, so first thing I did right before I called the FBI, I went. I'm not going to say what he did right before when he was watching the tape, but you could use your imagination.
Yeah.
Then he called the FBI. He masturbated before
Yeah.
that. It was a good punchline that I destroyed. Sorry, Dave Chappelle. Everybody's going to watch that and say this joke's
What did
hilarious.
he do?
Dave Chappelle. Who else? I can't even think of. All I
I've
do
seen
is
Chappelle live.
Chappelle live. Really?
Yeah, he was high out of his face.
Sometimes Artie Lang. I think I seen high, and he was on drugs at the time.
Where did I see Artie Lang?
Yeah, we saw him. He's funny. He was funny on 2 different occasions, but sometimes he had a bad period. I don't know. Stand-up comedy is great. I like it. I like it for class.
Yeah, how funny are you in class? That's what I heard.
I'm not as funny. I want to do a stand-up class. Actually, they have it at. I've been emailing with the guy. He's on actually Louis CK a couple times when I do the poker scenes. He runs a class out of Gotham. And a lot of comics say don't do classes but I'm not doing it to be a comic. I'm trying to
Do it to deliver.
for delivery. So it depends. I try to write this stuff out, but it never works. I have to do it in the heat of the moment.
Let me know when you want to go to stand-up class. I really want to go.
It's Sunday nights
Sunday nights? We're in the city over here.
in the city. It's in Manhattan.
Gotham? Gotham Comedy Club? That's the one you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Let me know. I would go, honestly. I really would.
Let's go. I figured at least my demographic is probably, overweight black women find me hilarious.
Really?
I swear to God. Other people or people that are quick on Dylan.
Where'd you come up with that? I want to know where you came up with that.
Because they love it.
I think you watch too much Kevin Hart.
Maybe they love it. I don't think like the alternative comedy crowd would enjoy my. I think I need to go into.
Maybe the younger Hobokeners.
Yeah.
What do they call them? Hobokenians? What do you call them?
Well,
Hobokeners?
yeah.
Hobokenites?
What do they say? I don't know. They're all divided. We don't have like a unity behind it.
What do you call them?
Hobokeners.
Hoboken.
Born and raised would be what they would say. They would say
Bompies. Back to the
Hoboken,
Bompies.
and we need to get my father on because back in the day we were talking on one of the first ones, and he said that they used to have like, remember that movie The Warriors and stuff? Like they used to have.
Oh yeah, of course.
He said they all had like gang names.
Yeah.
But they weren't like beating people up all the time, I guess. But each neighborhood had its own gang.
Yeah.
So even when I grew up, the section I was at, we didn't intermingle with another section of kids that much. Like, you know what I mean? I'm sure it's the same in Brooklyn. So I didn't hang out with, and born and raised is a term I don't even like because I don't look at it like that. Like, and so I went to school in Scranton. I wasn't like, these people are townies. They live here. What am I, an asshole? I'm going to come up there and call them.
Scranton?
Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Oh, you grew up in Pennsylvania?
No, Hoboken. I went to college.
You were born?
I was born in Hoboken, 9th in Bloomfield. Then when I got out of college, I moved to 10th in Bloomfield. And now I live on 9th and Garden.
Big adjustment.
Behind it. Yeah.
Stays in 2 block radius.
Two block radius right there.
You live right there now too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like it, but I don't like it. So I look at Joe in San Diego sometimes. I'm like, oh, man. I know he's just out there, his feet are like in the sand. And surfing. Well, I hear there's a lot of sharks up there.
Really?
Lots of sharks. That's not one shark. If I see a fin, that's it. It's over. I'm not going to surf
If there's
ever
anybody
again.
that could talk to sharks, it's probably Joe Berger.
Yeah, probably. They're like, listen, you're having a bad day. You don't need to do this.
If I had to put money on it, he probably could.
It's got to be good. It's a hotbed. There's tons of other places there. I think it looks like Miami on paper, the way everything's set up. So you got to. The toughest thing I had with Florida when we're looking there is it's not segregated, especially in Miami, but the other sections are very not integrated the way I feel like New Jersey is. New York and New Jersey, everybody feels integrated. It's more comfortable for me than. And I'm not saying they're racist in the South. I'm saying it's just.
No, they're racist in the South.
They're racist a little bit, yeah.
They're racist. They're racist.
Well, we do have a.
Oh, it's a franchise.
No, we have a big Southern audience. No, it's changing. A lot of Southerners watch, just like people.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, they love this. Brazilianers. I wrote down the girl's name.
Brazilianers.
Brazilians.
A Brazilianer.
Yeah,
Brazilian lady emailed me because they're like, oh, other people don't watch this. We have people watching in Korea. We have people that watch in North Korea.
Russia.
Russians.
My hair look okay?
Yeah,
This many people?
Yeah. The Ukrainians are. They watch the most videos. They steal the most videos from us.
Ukraine.
That's why.
There's a war going on right there.
I know.
They're
I wore
watching
the
you?
shirt, and we need to actually bring in Nick because Nick is from Russia.
Who, Nick?
Nick from North.
Plant City?
Yeah, Nick Lancetti.
He's Russian?
He's Russian.
Lancetti?
That's what I said.
No, it's dad's time to get
Wow, I thought he was like as Italian as they
He
come.
was born in Russia, though. He speaks
What up,
He's
Nick?
speaking to me in Russian.
Nick? Speaking of Nick, you know where he started, right? CKO Bayridge. He started as a member with us.
Yeah, that's right, Nick.
There you
That's
go,
right.
see?
The crazy part about the franchise, and I'll say that, a lot of times when you become a franchise, it gets you also into tremendous shape, which he has. I saw him, he's been coming and doing, I was messing around with that Pettis kick. I actually, you know the Pettis kick,
off
right?
the cage?
Yeah. I talked to Duke
What were you
Rufus
jumping off
often.
bags.
One bag.
Christie?
Yeah. I was like,
Taking my camera.
when I saw it, I was like, can I do that? Can I do that? And I was just,
You got it?
I can do it. The cage, it's easier to do from bag to bag because the bag slides
'cause they
away.
move, yeah.
But Nick, he's got it down pretty
Really?
good. He jumps off one bag and roundhouse the other bag.
I'm always seeing those crazy pictures. You guys jumping in the air looking like Liu Kang and stuff.
Yeah, well, we're practicing. It actually started in Paris because in Paris we went to boot camp there. They do parkour comes from Paris because when the Germans
Really?
are just blowing holes,
Free running? That's where it comes from? Yeah.
The military would train them because you got to think about Saving Private Ryan. One building's got a hole in it, the other one's knocked down, so you're
jumping,
running,
jumping.
jumping. So it was actually a pretty brilliant training strategy, right?
I never knew that.
So these kids are doing it. There's the Parkour Rats. It's a group out there that just, I try to I just jump in the air and do a little spin. That was my contribution.
You do parkour? No.
No, I tried to.
Yeah, it's too,
I can't. My body's not
too dangerous.
It's like a
You
lot
gotta
of.
be super small.
Yeah. The kids I know who do it are like super duper small and like could do like triple jump, back jumps and stuff.
I don't think that's why when you start young too. In Costa Rica, you see a lot of Pedro. This guy, he's born on the beach. His father's a fisherman. What's up, Dylan? You're saying. So, well, let me get this one out. The producers are trying to cut me off. So he will climb up a tree, no problem. He'll lock his legs around it. He'll be 30 feet up doing crunches off the tree, because when he was little, they not only did they encourage him, his father basically would drop him off in a boat in the water and say, listen, you got to swim home. Good luck. Because he knew that his father came from Nicaragua. There was a bad war. And he's like, you got to be able to fend for yourself out here, period. There wasn't even a road into town when they lived there. You could only get there by boat. And when I was young, they didn't expose me to this stuff, you know what I mean? And bodybuilding, as good as it was, it doesn't teach you how to be athletic.
No, it definitely. I'm not a bodybuilder, but those guys are amazingly strong. But then I seem to.
But they don't know
athletic ability.
Nobody's telling me.
Yeah.
Nobody told me. So.
You get the memo.
Well, I know. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing, and it helps too, because if you're good, if you do anything, you can see how the patterns emerge where you can remember, okay, that means hold it like this, so you can carry it over. But when you have a kid, you got to let them run around. You got to let them climb. You got to let them get athletic. What about kids? You guys thinking of having kids?
Do I have kids?
Are you thinking about having some kids?
We had to take a break. Didn't we have to take a break?
We got to take a commercial break.
We had to take a break.
Here's my sponsor. Can we how much time we have?
We got 10:47.
Well, we got 10 more
How
minutes.
long we've been
All right,
talking for? Damn.
Let me know when it's 5, and I'll do the Last American Guido. Last American Guido is a movie, hilarious. One of our members, and I respect Vito so much for. First off, the movie is done extremely well. It has pretty prominent actors in it. He's a cop in Jersey City, and he's just like, I'm going to do this. He crowdfunded it, and right now it's going to get picked up. He did it. I saw the premiere. Vito Labruno. I was supposed to be in a movie, and the 2 weeks they were shooting was when Hurricane Sandy hit, so I got cut. And then I watched, and I didn't know how the movie was going to be. And then we went and watched the premiere. I was so pissed.
Really?
I wanted to punch somebody so bad.
We opened CKO Williamsburg that week.
Did you? Yeah, that's right.
Hurricane Sandy. Terrible.
Did you guys get hit hard?
Yeah, we got terrible. No, we were there. We was home.
Well, yeah.
Eating canned food. They want to kickbox.
Oh man, that was crazy.
Yeah, it was terrible.
I forgot all about that for 1 week.
Man, it was terrible.
How long?
Pasta every day.
What are we gonna do? I'm thinking about. I'm growing things in the backyard now.
Really? That's. You know what? How about this? I heard some like real crazy stuff. I heard they're gonna start regulating that. I mean, that's true down the line. You wanna go back to the government politics stuff? I heard they're gonna start cracking down on that in New York. I heard they're about to change laws. And
Well, I was gonna get chickens.
oh, my girl's family does that.
All right. So what?
Why
Why not?
They got their own chickens.
The chickens. My brother has chickens, and he gets like 24 eggs a day. So you can sustain. Dylan, how do you feel about that? If it would be okay? Are you gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna get salmonella"?
She gives us the eggs all the time. And when we go up there, we visit them upstate. They come back like 24 eggs.
Yeah.
Like, way too many eggs.
And
yeah.
they eat bugs. Their eggs are really nutritious for you.
It's funny though because like one or two times, a couple of the chickens got slaughtered or like chicken hawks or hawks up there. Like they came back and there's just feathers everywhere, and
I don't know if we get some.
they gotta like
we don't have any.
they have to like
of those,
really I don't know, cage the
them in.
chickens.
Well, Jake will be the one doing the murdering. But yeah, unless we have some really vicious ass pigeons.
So you're gonna change the parking laws, get chickens,
Yeah, this is
and start growing.
If I
Become a farmer.
yeah, I would
You're right,
and
though.
introduce
They're gonna
jiu-jitsu
allow-
and
No, that's what I heard they're gonna do. I heard they're gonna change everything. I heard they're gonna because there's a lot of local rooftop things now. Like,
and you guys have that. We don't have that. We should. During when Germany was bombing Britain, they cut off their ways to get food. So they were like, we're gonna have to actually farm in the city, and they outgrew what they were making outside
Yeah.
in the farms because they were hanging stuff off the front of the houses, this rooftops in the front yard. Think about how much square feet there is if we put dirt. We plant oak trees, but we don't plant apple trees. You want to give kids apples? Well, why don't you let them grow a tree? What are you planting? Dylan's planting palm trees out there. The hell am I going to do with that?
Yeah.
Put a banana tree out there.
You got a palm tree?
No.
Oh, I'm about to say that's awesome.
They had that one time.
Bonsai tree.
Bonsai tree. But you can't eat the bonsai tree. So I'm all about Mikey Appleseed. I want to just plant apple seeds up and down the coast.
I like apples.
So I just
Good
take
idea.
seeds. I just throw them. I grew a avocado. That died though. It's too cold.
Yeah, avocados won't last up here.
I got 2 wine vines going now. I got beans.
Really?
We won't be able to live for more than a week. Like here's your bean. At the end of the season, I had like, I literally had 3 beans.
The 3 of them are good. Throw the other 3 away.
I was like, oh, you split this with your family, Dylan.
That's funny.
But if we had chickens, chickens are one of the more sustainable animals. And
Yeah,
cilantro and basil.
Yeah, I don't think the chickens are hard to maintain, honestly.
No, just don't get them killed.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
You just need a cool.
They're as dumb as bricks. These animals
they
are morons. I really couldn't believe it. Really bad.
One of my girls' family, I think one of them got out and got run over by a car. So, the oldest joke in the book, but it's true. Like she came back and then the chicken was like
Yeah,
just.
why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know. To get killed.
To get killed.
Yeah, I don't know. He just came back, it was done.
So we have how many minutes left?
6:45.
It's 6:45. Real quick, guys. Check out this clip from The Last American Guido.
1, 1, 1, 2. Check this out.
I'm about to tell you the 5 rules to being a Guido.
I told you long ago that Scopa the Fascia, she's no good!
Tommy, I don't want to be that guy, but I told you years ago, stay in shape, don't get content, and move out of your mother's house.
Guido rule number 1. Always wear gold.
What's with all the gold? It's played out. You gotta give it the platinum now.
Rule number 2. Gelling. Always be gelling.
And you need some gel. The mousse, it ain't cutting it.
Somebody put a Sicilian curse on me.
Rule number 3. Be the player, not the one being played.
Shop here off.
What is it to you?
You know your Uncle Felix is a nugget head?
I gotta go watch The Real Desperate Housewives of New Jersey.
It's just called The Real Housewives of New Jersey. They're not desperate.
Not on the Point Channel, it ain't.
Rule number 4. Cadillac, Camaro, Corvette.
You traded your caddy in for a Prius.
Yeah, I really need a change. Big time.
Please remove the medicated hemorrhoid pads from your left pocket, sir.
And most importantly, rule number 5. Once a Guido,
Shh, be quiet. I don't want to wake my mom. Shh.
always a Guido.
You're gonna be somebody, man. You were awesome, man. You were the shit back then.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, no problem, man. Do your thing, baby.
You're right, I gotta man up. Huh? I gotta man up and
Grab the balls, right? Yeah.
And we're back. So that's how we do that. That's movie magic right there. We're here. Matt David.
Matthew David on Facebook. One of them is Matthew Acquista.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so there you go. Learn something new every day.
Matthew Acquista.
You can't put all the information on social media.
Well, that's the thing.
No
My
way.
birthday is
No
actually
way.
incorrect.
Really?
Because I don't want to just put 1,000% God's honest information.
Yeah.
Why don't I just put my Social Security on there? Here you go. Here's my Social Security
It's easy.
card. In Hudson County, I had to go down because they were selling the Social Security numbers, and Bert's for 20 years. They duplicated them, and you had to go down to Trenton. So they were just in a courthouse. They were taking it. So it's a little piece of paper. I could duplicate that on my printer if I had one.
Yeah, that's so funny that you think about it, because you think about your Social Security card, it's like the most flimsy, crappy piece of blue paper. Meanwhile, everything else is like high tech and stuff. Like your iPhone is so high tech, but the Social Security card is the most important thing you're ever gonna hold in your life.
That's an incredible part, and that's wrong with cities. We have the most high tech parking authority in the world.
Parking tickets are more fancy than Social Security cards.
If you go to any other department,
that's
they're
the
gonna
truth.
take out an abacus. Like, let me get my abacus out and my elderly scrolls. Like the building department looks like they have the Dead Sea Scrolls stacked up there. I'm just saying, take a picture of it with dry foam, make a PDF here.
Hear ye.
Yeah, the guy still got the Michelangelo, with 2 chickens pecking around.
2 chickens and a bad avocado.
the peasant Michelangelo. That's what would you be back in the Middle Ages, you think? First off, we don't even know. I have a fascination with ancient history. I love it. I love ancient history. So we lost all the records from what was happening in Colombia, you know, before the Spaniards came. Who knows?
Just chilling, you know?
No, I don't think they were. They got massive structures they built down there.
Yeah. They were probably chilling, you know, just doing agriculture, doing all the stuff that the Mayans, Aztecs, Incas were doing, minding their business before they got slaughtered by the Europeans. And just taken over.
Well, that's it. The Spaniards, I want to blame that directly on the Spaniards. In Costa Rica, the Spaniards did that, first off. Okay.
Yeah,
the Spaniards came over with 600. Cortez had 600 men. Maybe it was 500 or 600. And how they really got them was the smallpox. So the disease killed 9 out of every 10 Central and South American.
They gave them blankets, right?
Even just coming into contact, it was everybody was dying. So that's how they were so easily, like they were running people over because they killed them. And people hated Montezuma. Montezuma was the Mexican, well, not the Mexican, the Aztec. Was it the Aztec? Yeah, no, I think it was Aztecs. And he literally was murdering people. Like, he set up the Walmart of murdering. He would just like put 60,000 people and then like a factory lop their heads off. And like you had to take hallucinogens and play soccer with people's heads. Like, he had crazy games. So the people wanted him dead. So they aligned with Cortez, and actually his interpreter was a local of one of the other powers. And I forgot what her name was, Tony from the gym, the maintenance. You know Tony, right?
Yeah.
Talk to him. He knows so many things. He tells me crazy stories about Mexico, though.
We're not taught that here, though. You gotta look into it on your own.
What?
You know? It's like all that history.
Yeah, you gotta look at it. Well, what I was taught was that, you know, I don't even think I was taught anything in Hoboken Public School. They're like, please stop fighting.
Yeah, there was a lot of misconstrued history.
They're like, stop fighting. I'll be back. Read your textbook. Yeah. And then I was like, when I went to high school, I was like, I think I should probably learn how to read.
That's funny. I was a pain in the ass in like grade school, like kindergarten through 8th grade. I was a pain in the ass. Not bad, but just a pain in the ass. And I was good in history.
Did you?
So I know a lot of the stuff you're talking about, like Pizarro and all that stuff, and all that. Yeah.
I hated school. I left pre-K the first day. I just walked home.
Get out of here!
I swear.
No way.
I swear. I was like, I told him I was going to the bathroom. I just went home.
Pre-K?
Yeah, and then I went home, and then I didn't go back. And my mom tricked me into going to kindergarten. She's like, oh, we're gonna go there, phone blocks, and I hold this over her head. I don't really care, Mom. But she was like, she got me there 30 minutes early. She's like, and I'm making things. I like making things. And then she just leaves. And the kids start coming in because I got lost in the blocks. I threw a fit. I was throwing things, and that was my introduction to school.
That's funny.
It was not good.
Want to hear my bad school story? I brought a knife to school in the 4th grade.
Really?
Pretty badass. Catholic school.
Well,
I got so much trouble. No, not really though. I twisted it. No, I got in trouble at first, and then I turned it around, and I had the knife on me because I was afraid of like a squad. I lived across the street.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
but you need it sometimes. I honestly, throughout high school, I know we're running out of time. Early on, we didn't just have Take It to the Max was the first name. We had Fight Warrior, which was a martial arts supply company. So my high school is predominantly Filipino. And if you don't know Filipinos, they love weapons.
Knife fighting. They like Filipino knife fighting.
They like to twirl pens. So I was literally just like, who wants you guys? I would bring the catalog and how many switchblades do you want? How many butterfly knives do you want? And I would be selling the batons. And I have tons of knives. but just for fun, I'm not going to go lop people's heads off.
Yeah.
That'll bring us to, after we come back, I'll tell you about the time I got somebody pointed a gun at me in grade school. You guys
Grade school?
Yeah, grade school.
That was because maybe you made somebody do too many burpees.
No, that would be gangster. And I was like, I should jump and talk on the news. Like, I don't know. But I think, I didn't feel like he was going to use it. But I used to carry knives, and you didn't know. Back in the day, getting jumped was pretty legitimate. You wouldn't, on the block I currently live on, you would not even go that far down for me, because you just
gotta be careful.
You just have to be careful, and that's why I'm so hyper vigilant in the streets. I can't relax.
You heard the story. I don't know if you know this. We'll
run until it's dropped.
I'm sorry. One of the instructors who used to be in Brooklyn, Mike. He was like a good instructor for Joe Verga. You heard about the story with him with the gun recently? He just moved to Chicago. Like he's not a trainer in Brooklyn anymore.
Yeah, no.
But I think he just told a story that like on Facebook, and I hit him up. I was like, "Oh, is that true?" He's like, "Yeah." And that somebody pulled a gun on him, and he like called their bluff. They like try to stick him off the phone, and he was like, "Man, you're not gonna kill me over the phone or something." And like the kids like just like ran off. They're like, "Ah, we were joking."
Well, he did exactly, I think, what you're not supposed to do. But you could probably tell. It depends.
Good stuff, Mike.
Yeah, if they're on too much.
I'll do it again.
Yeah, listen.